Long time ago, in a kingdom surrounded by mountains, there lived a ruler known for his unusual methods of teaching. One morning, he ordered his guards to roll a massive boulder into the center of the main road leading to the village. Then he disguised himself as a common traveler and waited nearby, curious to see how his people would respond. Throughout the day, wealthy merchants approached the boulder in their fine carriages. They complained loudly about the inconvenience, steered around it, and continued on their way. Not one stopped to move it. A group of noblemen passed by on horseback. They muttered about the king's incompetence, criticized the state of the roads, and rode around the obstacle. Still, the boulder remained. As the sun began to set, a young farmer appeared pushing a wooden cart filled with grain he was bringing to market. When he saw the boulder blocking the road, he stopped. He looked at it for a moment, then carefully set his cart aside. He placed his hands against the rough stone and pushed. It barely moved. He adjusted his position and pushed harder, his muscles straining. Sweat dripped from his forehead. Minutes passed. His hands were scraped and bleeding, but he kept pushing. Finally, inch by inch, the boulder began to roll. With one final effort, he heaved it completely off the road and into the grass. Exhausted, the farmer walked back to retrieve his cart. But as he reached the spot where the boulder had been, something caught his eye. There, pressed into the dirt, was a small leather pouch. He picked it up and opened it. Inside were gold coins, more money than he'd earned in a year, and a folded piece of parchment. The note read, "To the person who cares enough to clear the path for others, this reward is yours. You didn't move the stone for gold. You moved it because it was the right thing to do. That is why you deserve it." The farmer looked up and saw the king standing nearby, smiling. At that moment, the farmer understood. The obstacle was never just a problem. It was a test, and more importantly, an opportunity. Here's what most people miss. Life will always put obstacles in your path. Some are small, some feel impossible. And when they appear, you have two choices. You can complain, blame others, and walk around them. Or you can roll up your sleeves and do the work no one else wants to do. The people who complain stay exactly where they are. But the ones who take action, they're the ones who discover what's waiting on the other side of hard work. Every obstacle you face is hiding a reward. But you'll only find it if you're willing to push.